What's good, racing world? This is Mr. Matt Racing. My name's Matt Dobbs, and this is a new edition of Time Trial Tuesday. First off, thank you guys again for your continued support. I'm really looking forward to continuing growing this channel. I want to shout out a couple of my regular viewers. Tap Tap, Casino Gamester, greatly appreciate your continued support. And let's just keep spreading the word and keep growing this platform. Now, this past weekend, we were at Iowa Speedway, and I gotta tell you, I am ready for this full-on repave. But let's just get right into it. Now, I'm going to talk about the Cup Series first. Ty Gibbs, for the second time this season and in his career, takes a Cup race via a tire strategy call. He won Bristol earlier this year by staying out on 90-plus lap older tires and holding off the field. This past weekend, Gibbs and his team elected to take two tires in the final green flag pit stop, which catapulted him ahead of Christopher Bell, and then Gibbs was able to hold off his hard-charging teammate for win number 2 on the season. Now, question is, does this make Ty Gibbs a sleeper in the championship? It very well can be. I mean, think about it. The 54 team has shown now on 2 different occasions this season, resulting in victories, that they are not afraid to try something different as opposed to the rest of the field. Doesn't matter who it affects. Teammates, rivals, you name it. Right there was a gutsy call by that 54 team because they were running solid the whole race. Like, they were in the top 5, top 8 or so for the majority of the race. But they decided, you know what? We're sitting here running third, coming up on our last pit stop. Let's shake it up a little bit. 2 tires, let's go. And what happened? Gibbs held off Christopher Bell. And I tell you what, the left side tires really didn't mean all that much unless it was 2 versus 4, or until you got 50 laps or so. Because NASCAR brought a new left side tire, and yeah, I didn't see much difference. But anyways, Gibbs is a sleeper for this championship, simply because of the fact that they are not afraid to do something different with the strategy, and it's been paying off. Not to mention, just in general, they've been running so solid this year, contending for wins, and getting a bunch of points in the race. So watch out for that 54 car. You never know when he might sneak up on you. Now, when I mentioned tires not making much of a difference, yeah, we saw it early in the race. Chase Elliott had a horrendous car the whole race, but on a 20-lap older tires, he sailed into third and was running about the same speed as the cars around him. Didn't lose time to the leaders, didn't gain time on the leaders, didn't lose time to the cars behind. So safe to say, it wasn't really the tires. It's just too much inconsistency with the racetrack itself. Bits and pieces being repaved a couple of years ago when they first brought this track back onto the schedule. No, they needed a full-on repave in the first place. Otherwise, I wouldn't be bringing that point up now. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this repave coming up. Full repave. Not none of this up in 3 and 4, just the top lane. None of this 1 and 2, patch here, patch there. No, the whole thing. I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully then will the racing be better at that racetrack, because I was not a fan of this race. Not just because of the short track package with these cars. Just in general, I'm just not a fan of this racetrack in its current state. Now, let's go to the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Carson Kvapil goes back-to-back. I tell you what, this kid has really found his footing near the front of this field. He's had some near misses in the past, but now he's rattled off back-to-back victories. What does this say about Carson Kvapil? Well, as mentioned, he's definitely finding his footing for sure. But I think just the fact that he got that first win a couple weeks ago and they had the off week in between, I think it really played into Kvapil's favor, just from a pressure-packed standpoint. Because what pressure? What pressure is there now? He got that first win out of the way. Now he can go out and do whatever. He's already locked himself into the chase for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Championship. So he can just do whatever he wants. And what he's doing now is that he's asserting himself as a very solid driver who can have a solid chance if he continues this run going. Trying to improve the seating as best he can. And yeah, he's going toe-to-toe with the best in the business in that series, and actually coming out on top. Now, as far as Kvapil's chances for this championship is concerned, I still think he's like I said, a solid driver, but I think he's going to be a little bit short. Because right now, I believe that Kvapil is the second best right now at junior motorsports, only behind his teammate Justin Allgaier. But other than that, the 7 and the 1 seem to be the two best full-time cars in that organization right now. So if Kvapil is going to mount a challenge, he's going to have to keep this hot streak going throughout the chase, and or Justin Allgaier starts to fall off a little bit. And with Allgaier, if it wasn't for the incident with Brent Cruz, Allgaier probably would have been a challenger at the end of that race too. So honestly, I don't see Allgaier slowing down anytime soon, so Kvapil's just going to have to keep plugging away. But needless to say, Kvapil is going places. Now, what did you guys think about this past weekend in Iowa? Let me know in the comments below. While you're at it, leave a like, share this video, subscribe for more content. It's totally free, greatly appreciated, totally helps me out. Don't forget to hit the little bell that notifies you when I upload. And then stay tuned for Fast Friday as we get ready for Richmond International Raceway, another short track. Saturday night short track for Cup. And until then, see you on the road.